Whoa. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Blue Friday Trivia. Let's see how this works. View on YouTube. Welcome. If you're there, welcome to Blue Friday Colts Trivia. This should be a great series today, guys. Everything's about the 2006 Indianapolis Colts Super Bowl season. Welcome. There we go. All right, guys, you should have gotten the answer sheet emailed to you when you register with an email address. That's the way to play. If you haven't registered and would like to, click that link below here to get those answer sheets. They're password protected, so okay, hold on one second. Welcome to the Blue Friday Indianapolis Colts Hambone's Trivia Invitational. It is week 1 of 7. Well, it's really week 1 of 8. 7 weeks. A cumulative score will get you to the 8th week championship.
We don't have the small ones, Dad.
That's what I figured.
Oh.
That's charging right now. Let's see. I don't think that's going to work. That might. Guys, it's 11:45. We'll get going here at 12 o'clock. If you're playing today, you're in good shape for the championship because those cumulative points will add up. I have a feeling this thing's going to grow. If you have any questions, any issues, anything like that, just let me know in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Guys, today we've got 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules and its own password, but everything is about that 2006 Super Bowl season, the glorious run. The game is designed to last right around 45 minutes today. We should not go over that. Say hello in the chat. Glad you're here. My name is Matt. You can call me Matt or Hambone. Always have Lucas Oil behind me when I'm sitting at my desk. It's 11:48. We'll get going right around 12 o'clock. Call your friends. Tell them to play. Make it a competition. The game lasts 30 to 45 minutes. 4 rounds. We got a picture round. We got some wagering rounds. The answer sheet was emailed to you when you register with the Colts. If you haven't done that yet, there's probably still time. The link to register is in the description of this video. But you'll need that answer sheet if you hope to play today. It's 11:48. We'll get going right around high noon. It's 11:49 now. Welcome, welcome to the Blue Friday Hambone's Trivia Indianapolis Colts series. This is one of 8. The first 7, we will keep your cumulative score for you, and you could qualify for an in-person championship. We think it'll be in person. Obviously, that matters on what's going on in the world and in Indianapolis at that time. But there'll be a championship game, either virtual or in person. You'll qualify based on your first 7 weeks scores. You're allowed to drop 1 score. Today, every member of your team will get some Colts swag, and the winning team will have a let's see. Flash attack. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Let's do that. And the winning team will share or fight over a Reggie Wayne autograph football. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm participating and I know the answers. I will win that ball. I'm just kidding, but I would like that ball. So if you win today and you don't really, if you already have like 5 Reggie Wayne autograph footballs and you don't want a 6th, I would love it. He's my favorite player of all time. It's 11:51. We'll get going right around high noon. Happy to be here with Colts fans on a Friday. Season's looking great. Say hello in the chat if you can. Make me feel like I'm not talking to myself. Guys, this is 11:52. We got 7 teams tuning in right now. James, you're a early favorite in the clubhouse, my man. You're the early favorite, James. There's some tough questions, but there's some not tough questions. If you remember that, I mean, I'm not asking about. I guess I'm asking a little bit about everything. Happy to be here today, guys, in partnership with the Indianapolis Colts Blue Friday Trivia Series. Guys, this is week 1. We're hoping to grow this thing and make it bigger and badder every week. Each week we'll have a theme, like today's is the 2006 Super Bowl season. It's designed, you can either play it by yourself or with a team. We are keeping track of your cumulative score through the first 7 weeks. You can drop 1 week, and in the 8th and final week, there will be a championship, whether that's a virtual championship or an in-person championship, yet to be decided. But you want to qualify for that. And getting a head start early today while there's not a ton of teams playing certainly benefits you. Call your friends, tell them to play. It's not too late to register. Does look like it's going to be a small first game, guys. We're going to have some fun. It won't take up your whole lunch hour. It'll designed to be able to answer it on the fly, right on your phone. You will need a password for each round. I'll give you those passwords and the rules. We're flying. Welcome to the Blue Friday Hambone's Trivia partnership with the Indianapolis Colts. It's a series. There'll be 8 weeks of trivia. The first 7 help you qualify for that 8th and final. championship. Each one will have a theme. Some themes will be very broad. This theme is not broad. It's the 2006 Super Bowl season. Thought the tie-in with the Chicago Bears would help. We may wait until a little bit after noon to get people to get this whole thing started, because I think some people will be hoping to get somewhere where they can play and probably need just a few seconds after noon to do that. We're going to try to make this thing as accessible and approachable as we can. We're learning as we go. This is an exciting series that should be a lot of fun and grow every single week. We are obviously proud to partner with the Indianapolis Colts. My office always has Lucas Oil right there in the background, in case you're wondering if that's a special backdrop. That's just how I lock the dog out of my office. It's 11:57. We will rock and roll afternoon. Guys, there are 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules. We'll go through those rules before each round, but they're all pretty self-explanatory. The only real rule is don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones to cheat. You will not win. Just use your own mind and your team. If you're playing by yourself, that's great. If you got a small team, that's great. The winning team today, every member of your team will get some Colts swag, and your team will be the proud recipient of one Reggie Wayne autographed football. Reggie Wayne is my favorite athlete of all time. Reggie Wayne tweeted at Hambone's Trivia last night. It's about as good as it gets for me, guys. So you should have the answer sheets up. When you click into round 1, you'll need to enter your team information. Included in that team information is a spot where all of your team members should enter an email address. And that's the way that the Colts will get in touch with you to give the winning team their prize, their Colts swag, their autographed Reggie Wayne football. So make sure that those are good email addresses, because that's the only way the Colts will be able to get in touch with you and give you your swag. All right, guys, it's 11:59. We'll get going right around 12:05 is going to be our actual kickoff time. If you've got any questions, any issues, don't know where the answer sheet is, anything like that, just let me know in the chat room right here, and I will get you all squared away. Feel free to say hi so it doesn't feel like it's just James and I. Guys, this is going to be a good week for those of you that are playing, because you're going to get some points here that other teams will not have as this thing inevitably grows over the course of 7 weeks. Points are going to be at a premium by the end of this thing, and you'll be happy you picked up some free ones here in week 1. All right, guys. We got a small little cozy game. We're going to have some fun. It's Friday. It's Blue Friday. We got the Chicago Bears this weekend. Colts are looking incredible. What a start to the season. We got some good Colts trivia for that 2006 Super Bowl season. Got a few Super Bowl questions. Got a few playoff questions. Got some player questions. It's going to be great. Josh, do you have the answer sheet open? Do you have the link? Would definitely get you squared away, Josh. Let us know if you've got the link. And if you've got the link, you should, when you click on it, you'll see the Blue Friday trivia banner. You'll see the Colts. You'll see the little Hambones logo. Warm up. Do you see that, or do you not even have the link, Josh? I've got the link. I just have no idea where to go. So, all right, Josh, if you click on that link, you should see a Blue Friday banner on the top. That first sheet is just a warm-up round. It just kind of lets you know how trivia works. So you don't really have to do anything there. It's just letting you know how it works. All right. So you click on next to go to that page. That first password, the warm-up password is Colts. Right? You enter Colts there. You got it. So enter Colts in that first password like it says. And then this is warm-up, team code, and team name. The team code is just 7 digits, guys. Any 7 digits you choose. I recommend doing your phone number without the area code. And that's just so we can score this thing a little easier. You enter your team name. All right. Just kind of walking you through how the thing works. So the 7 digits, I'm going to do it with you. I'm just putting my 7 digits in. My team name is Colts. I hit next. And it's giving me how questions work. What's the capital of Indiana? All right. There we go. Who's that picture? That looks like George Washington. So just that's how the picture round works. All right. What are the Colts colors? Blue, white, fill in the blank, the United States of America. And then this is a wager, and I'm going to wager it all, and I'm going to hit submit. And then at the end of that, you click a link that says continue to round 1. Okay, continue to round 1. Now you've got to enter your team code, your team name, email addresses. Just let us know how many people are on your team, and then when I give you the password, we'll be ready to go. So go through that, guys. Go through that warm up round. The warm up questions don't really matter. They're just kind of showing you guys how it works. All right, guys, we got some numbers now. All right, so here's how it works, guys. Everyone should have an answer sheet. What I'm going to do right now, if you don't have an answer sheet, and this will not be the practice that we normally do, is I'm going to drop in the answer sheet right now. You got it, Josh. I'm glad that worked. I know sometimes if you haven't played Hambone's Trivia before, it can get a little confusing the first time, but what we're here for, man. Glad it worked. Here is the link to the answer sheet. This will take you directly to round 1. Well, answer sheet. Boom. Boom. All right, guys, so that link I just dropped in the chat right there is the link directly into round one. So that'll take you through the warm-up round. The warm-up round is just to let you know how trivia works. There's 3 different kinds of questions. There's a picture round, all things like that. You'll get it quickly if you don't already. Guys, it's 12:06. We're going to get going right now. There are 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules. We'll go through those rules and those passwords. Each round has its own password. We'll go through both before we get started with each round. I'm proud to be here with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm happy you're here to play. Guys, there's 8 Hambone's Trivia Colts events throughout the course of this season. The first 7 are a qualifying tournament to the 8th and final week. We drop your lowest score. So it's really your 6 best scores of the first 7 weeks in order to qualify for that final 8th round championship. We hope that'll be in person. We just don't know. So there'll be prizes every week. There will be themes every week. This week's theme, as you should know, is the 2006 Super Bowl season. And some weeks it'll be a very general theme. Some weeks it'll be a very specific theme. The prize this week is Colt swag for every member of your team. So make sure that make sure that you enter your email addresses in so that the Colts can get a hold of you. And a Reggie Wayne autographed football. That's one of the best prizes that we have ever given out. I wish I could win this trivia, because Reggie Wayne's my favorite Colt and my favorite athlete of all time. Don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones or computer to cheat. Just use your own mind and use your team. It'll be a lot more fun. All the passwords, guys, are one word, lowercase. They're always lowercase. So even if password was Colts, it would be a lowercase c, O-L-T-S. If you've got any questions, if you have any issues, need a clarification, anything like that, let me know in the chat right there. I will be showing you how much time you have left on each round. We are ready to rock, guys. It is Blue Friday. We've got the Chicago Bears in against the Colts this weekend, and that's why we're tying it into the Super Bowl season trivia today. We're happy that you're with us, and we're proud to partner with the Indianapolis Colts, and we are broadcasting live and in Technicolor from underneath the beautiful blue, mostly sunny skies of the trivia capital of the free world and the home of your Indianapolis Colts. Hambone's headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. Guys, today we have 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules and its own password. Round 1 is 4 questions, each worth 5 points for a total of 20 points on the board. I will read the questions out loud. You should follow along with me, and then you will have 5 minutes to answer those 4 questions. Guys, the password to get into round 1 is Indy. Indy. Your password for round 1 equals Indy. Password for round 1 is Indy. That link right above that password is to get directly into round 1 with that password. INDY, lowercase I is your password. Here are your first 4 questions. Round 1, question 1. These 2 things both have the same numbers and answer. You've got to get it right on the nose. It's the number of games the Colts lost at home in the Dome during the 2006 season, and it's the number of players not named Peyton Manning who completed passes during the 2006 season. Both of those have the same numbers and answer. You've got to get it right on the nose. It's the number of Colts losses at home in the Dome during the 2006 season, and the number of players not named Peyton Manning who completed passes during the 2006 season. Question 2. There were 2 Colts that were taken in the draft immediately prior to the 2006 season that saw significant playing time during the 2006 Super Bowl run. One of the 2 was Joseph Adai from LSU. The other was this rookie, taken in the 6th round and from an historically black college or university. Name that player. 2 Colts were taken in the draft immediately before the 2006 season that saw significant playing time during the 06 season. One was Joseph Adai, and the other was this man taken in the 6th round from an HBCU, an historically black college or university. Name that player. Question 3, 2 players made extra points in the 2006 season for the Colts. Adam Vinatieri was one, and this Argentinian when Vinatieri got hurt. 2 players made extra points in 2006 for the Indianapolis Colts, Adam Vinatieri and this Argentinian when Vinatieri was hurt. And question 4, it's the final question of round 1. This man caused a fumble and had an interception in the Super Bowl. This Indianapolis Colt had caused a fumble and had an interception in the Super Bowl. Guys, you've got 5 minutes to answer those questions. As soon as you're done, hit submit. If you've got any questions, let me know. Go, go, go. That's how much time you've got left, guys. I'll show it to you throughout the round. Just give me a second. Happy Friday to you, Rachel O'Donnell. Happy Blue Friday to you. All right, guys. You can play. Of course you can play Indianapolis Colts. I'm assuming you've got the link. I don't know if you can win, but you can play. Guys, you've got just under 3 minutes to get your answers in for round 1. 8 teams are already in the clubhouse. Thank you. Happy Blue Friday to you, Tammy. Thank you, Christy. Hi, Declan. My son's playing like that. You like the new wall decoration, son? Lucas Oil? All right, guys, you got just under 2 minutes, just under 2. Thank you. $14 teams in the clubhouse. 90 seconds left to get your answers in for round 1. You've got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute to get your answers in for round one. 1 minute. I've got 15 teams in. You've got 35 seconds left. All right, guys, you've got 5 seconds. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. So we're trying to keep this fast-paced and moving for the people on lunch. So we don't have a ton of time to wait for late answers. I've got you in. If you're in now, you're in. All right, here are your answers to round one. It's the number of games the Colts lost at home during the 2006 season, and it's the same number as the number of people not named Peyton Manning who completed passes. There's only one person not named Peyton Manning who dropped back for a pass. His name was Joseph Adai. He got sacked. The correct answer is 0. Colts did not lose at home, and no one not named Peyton Manning completed a pass during that season. The two rookies that got significant playing time that season were, as I said, Joseph Adai from LSU and this player from an historically black college or university. He went to Howard. Favorite wrong answer, by the way, Dallas Clark. Correct answer, Antoine Bethea. Antoine Bethea is your answer to question 2. When Vinatieri went down middle of the season, this guy went 9 for 9 on extra points and 1 for 1 on field goals. The Argentinian Martin Gramatica. Automatica. Your answer to question 3. Question 4, he caused a fumble and had an interception during the Super Bowl. He was a bad, bad man. His name, Bob Sanders. Bob Sanders caused that fumble. There were multiple interceptions, but Bob hit Cedric Benson for the fumble. All right, guys, round 2. Round 2 is the picture round. 8 pictures worth 3 points each for a total of 24 points. The password to get into the picture round is Lucas. Lucas is your password. Lucas is your password. You've got 5 minutes. It's name that person. Name that person. All people associated either played for or coached the 2006 Indianapolis Colts. Oh, boy.
What?
Nothing. I'm looking at answers.
Okay. I'm headed to lunch with Courtney.
Have a good day.
Be back.
I mean, let's get this out of the way. You guys are good at Colts Trivia. You guys are good at Colts Trivia. There's no doubt about it. You guys are just steamrolling these questions. I hope to catch you sleeping, but right now I have it. Right now I have it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds now to get your answers in. Five teams in. Spelling does not count at all, Joshua. I mean, as long as I know what you mean, it counts. We're here to have fun. We're not here to make sure that you know what letter comes before another letter in someone's last name. Thanks, Deck. Of course they're having fun. I mean, you guys are making quick work of this picture round. You've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get your answers in. $40 seconds to get your answers in. Get them in, guys. Get them in. The Colts do not have a game today. They have a game on Sunday. It's Blue Friday, though. Let's not confuse the issue. All right, guys, get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here are your answers to the picture round. Number 1, that's Monte Rager. Number 2 is Aaron Moorhead. Number 3 is Ben Utek. Number 4, Terrence Wilkins. Number 5, Howard Mudd. Number 6, Hunter Smith. Number 7, Mike Doss. And number 8, Dominic Rhodes. Dom Rhodes is number 8, you guys. I underestimated you. And it won't happen again. Guys, round 3 now. Round 3 is the money round. We call it the money round because there are so many points on the board. Here's how it works. First of all, the password to get into the money round is blue. Password, I'm going to give you the password early so we can keep this thing moving. Password is blue. Password is blue, B-L-U-E, one word, lowercase b. Here's how it works. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order doesn't matter at all. So if I ask you what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points because you got red and white. If you say red, white, and blue, then that's good for the full 15. Order doesn't matter at all. And if you're going to win this thing, you're going to do it right here in round 3. There's 3 questions. You'll have 6 minutes. Round 3, question 1. Neither Marvin Harrison nor Reggie Wayne scored a touchdown in the AFC Championship at home in the Dome. Name the 3 Colts responsible for the 3 TDs scored. 1 was a run, 1 was a fumble recovery, and 1 was a reception. Name the 3 Colts that scored touchdowns in the AFC Championship against the Patriots. Greatest game ever played in NFL history. Question 2, other than Peyton Manning, name the 4 other Colts Pro Bowlers during the 2006 season. And question 3, it's the final question of the money round. There were actually 2 AFC teams seated higher than the Colts during the 2006 playoffs. Who were they? Who were the 2 teams seated higher than the Colts during the playoffs, you'll have, guys, I'm going to give you 5 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. I know we're asking a lot, but we do want to keep it moving so that people play and we're not here forever. Those are your answers. Go, go, go. Those are your questions, not your answers. My next trivia. I've got one tonight. I've got one tomorrow. Four minutes to get your answers in for the money round. All right, guys, you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to get your answers in. 8 teams already in the clubhouse. The Colts flags are out on my street, guys. The city is alive on Blue Friday, ready to beat the Bears. Guys, you got 1 minute to get your answers in. We're waiting on 2 teams. I had some success in this round. Now, there were perfect teams, but not many. Not many. I think there were 2. All right. I think I got them. No, I'm still waiting on one. No, I'm waiting on way more than that. You guys got 36 seconds left to get your answers in. $20 seconds to get your answers in. I think we're waiting on one team officially. Big fans, maybe, is the team we're waiting on. Got to get them in, 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 get them in. Here are your answers to the money round, guys. Here are your answers to the money round. Round 3, question 1. Neither Marvin nor Reggie scored a touchdown in the AFC Championship. There was a run, a fumble recovery, and a reception. The run was Peyton Manning. The fumble recovery was Jeff Saturday, and the reception was defensive tackle Dan Klecko. Dan Klecko. Hold on 1 second. Somebody misspelled Klecko, and I just saw that. We're good there. All right. Number 2, other than Peyton, the 4 Pro Bowlers: Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Jeff Saturday, and Tariq Glenn. It's Harrison, Wayne, Saturday, and Glenn are your answers to question 2. Question 3, final question of the money round. The 2 AFC teams that were actually seated higher than the Colts. We know it wasn't the Patriots because they came to the Dome. The correct answer, the Baltimore Ravens and the San Diego Chargers. The Colts beat the Ravens in Baltimore. The Patriots beat the number 2 seed San Diego Chargers in San Diego. We met here, and we played the best game ever in the history of the league. All right. Give me a second. All right, guys. Here's a scoreboard update. I'm going to do the top 9 teams real quick. In 9th place with 61 points, a 2-way tie between Eagleton and Manning to Harrison. In 8th place with 66 points, it's Go Colts 1984. Tied for 6th with 69 points, it's Team Maniac and Quizzards of the Coast. In 5th place with 79 points, it's Daywalker. Yeah, okay. 4th place, 81 points. We've got Big Q's Brigade, a 3-way tie for 2nd with 84 points. Is this right? You've entered in 2 different phone numbers. Give me a second, Evan Burke. A die did not have a TD. Hold on. I'm looking it up, guys. Man, that would really screw me up. 2006. I'm not sure. I looked at the box score. He did. He sure. Nope. Did he? He sure did. A die counts. A die counts. Unbelievable. I messed that one up. A die counts, guys. You're right. He scored. All right. So, I've got a scoreboard. Evan Burke, you messed me up here. Tied for 1st with 89 points. It's Mad Mathis, Hot for Teacher, and Evan Burke. Evan Burke, enter the 5004 number from now on. 5004 for Evan Burke. Not the 5003. All right. Oops. Fix this to make it right. 5004 for Evan Burke. All right. All right, guys. So that's the scoreboard update. Yeah, he scored. He scored. He scored Saturday with the block. Yeah, he scored. That's right. Saturday was breaking down that block. All right. So, guys, there is one final round, 3 final questions. Here's how it works. On each of the 3, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and get all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. We deduct points for wrong answers in the final round. If you get all 3 right, that's positive 90 points. Wager with prudence. Wager with Prudence. You guys are going to be so happy you played because I've learned my lesson. You guys know your Indianapolis Colts Trivia, and you know it ice cold. Real quick, Colts Trivia number 2 is next Friday, October 9th at noon. The theme is Colts alumni, much broader theme. We'll have fun with that one. The questions, I've learned my lesson. Would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, wear your blue, tell your friends to wear their blue, tell your friends to come and play next Friday, right here, same time, same place, Hambone's Trivia. Guys, the password to get into round 4 is DOME. Password is DOME for round 4. Don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones to cheat. You will not win. Round 4, question 1. This was the only non-AFC South opponent who beat the Colts in the 2006 season. Oh. Hold on. Sorry, Colts. My Nightbot is out of control. We'll make sure that you can. Question 2, during the 2006 season, this man led the Colts in both tackles and interceptions. And question 3, after Adam Vinatieri, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Joseph Adai, who was responsible for the next number of points for the Indianapolis Colts? So if you don't count Vinatieri, you don't count Marvin Harrison, you don't count Reggie Wayne, and you don't count Joseph Adai, who was the next? What Colt had the next most points? And that is, obviously, we're not counting Peyton's passing touchdowns, just scored points actually scored. So after Vinatieri, Harrison, Wayne, and Adai, who had the next most points for the Colts that season? Guys, you've got 5 minutes. Go, go, go. I mean, come on. I've got this stupid Nightbot putting the Colts account into timeout. What on earth? I'll figure out a way to stop that. It's just to police weird stuff, which you weren't doing. Joseph Adai is calling me right now, asking me why I didn't count his touchdown. Hey, Josh, thanks for playing, bud. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week, Josh. Two minutes and 30 seconds, guys. Guys, you got 90 seconds to get your answers in. 90 seconds to get your answers in. Hey, guys, if we have a tie, which I'm predicting we do, here's what we're going to do. The teams that are involved in the tie need to, I'm going to just read the team names. You'll have to provide your team code and email matt@hambonestrivia.com the answer to the tiebreaker question. It's going to be the answer is going to be a number. I'm going to try to make it where you guys, it's impossible to find on the internet. And I'm not going to make it about the 2006 season. All right, guys, you got to get your answers in. Here are the answers to the final 3 questions. You guys are very good at Colts Trivia. Here we go. The answers to the final 3 questions. The only non-AFC South team to beat the Colts the entire year. Those are the Dallas Cowboys. Beat us in Dallas. Question 2, during the 2006 season, the man that led the Colts in both tackles and interceptions is Cato June. And after Vinatieri, Harrison, Wayne, and Adai, the player responsible for the next number of points on the Colts. That was a tough one. The answer is Dominic Rhodes. Dominic Rhodes is the answer. All right, guys. Real quick, here's a scoreboard update. In 19th place with negative 48 points, it's CEG. In 18th place with negative 36 points, it's Manly's Irish Mutts, home of the number 1 tenderloin in Indianapolis on the east side. 17th place, it's Colts Fans, 1995. 15th place, we've got Seth and Big Fans. We're gonna go up to 10th place. It's Team Maniac. In 9th place, it's Manning to Harrison. 8th place, Daywalker. 7th place, Ingleton. 6th place, Quizzards of the Coast. 4th place, it's Big Q's Brigade and Hunt 56. In the tied for the win with 179 points. It's Evan Burke, Mad Mathis, and Hot for Teacher. You guys, I'm going to give you a question. Hot for Teacher, Mad Mathis, and Evan Burke. I'm going to give you a question that has a number as an answer. You got 1 minute to email me your team code so I know it's really you, and email me your answer. Just the number will do. You don't have to put anything else. I appreciate all of you playing, but the winning team is the one that gets closest to the pin on this question. And here we go. Let's see. The question is, in his career, you have 1 minute, guys. In his career, how many 300-yard passing games did Johnny Unitas have? How many 300-plus yard passing games did Johnny Unitas have? Email Matt@Hambonestrivia your answer if you're Hot for Teacher, Mad Mathis, or Evan Burke. That was a silly question. Don't cheat, guys. I'm begging you not to cheat. Don't cheat. You don't want to cheat. Play with some integrity here, guys. I think you have all game long. You've got to email me. You've got to email me. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, you all three tied. You had 26. Two of you put 27. One of you put 25. We're going to make this next one ridiculous. This is going to be a ridiculous question. Let's do it again. All three of you tied. Give me a second here. I was not prepared for a second tiebreaker. I wasn't prepared for one tiebreaker. I didn't think you guys would do it like you did. All right, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. Former Indianapolis Colt Andre Johnson is in second place against the Colts for most number of reception yards versus the Colts. So when he was on the Texans, only Andre Reed has more. Andre Johnson has the second most reception yards career versus the Colts. How many reception yards versus the Colts does Andre Johnson have? That's the question. That's the question. Brandon, that book that I'm looking at is amazing. It's the media guide. And there's some other great ones too. I'll be cracking them all out, Brandon, but I appreciate you playing, bud. Thanks so much. We got some free trivia going on here. How many total receiving yards career did Andre Johnson, former Indianapolis Colt, how many receiving yards did he ever have versus the Colts? Got to get them in. All right. I got one in. This is for the Reggie Wayne football guys. Evan Burke and J.E. Smith, I'm waiting on you. You've got 30 seconds to get me something. You're in. You're in. All right. So the tiebreaker answers, Evan Burke put 789. Mad Mathis put 872. And Hot for Teacher put 1245. Andre Johnson, career reception yards versus the Colts, 1,621 yards. He was 400 yards away, but he took it down. Hot for Teacher. Congratulations. You're the winner. Thank you all for playing. Tell your friends. Come back next Friday, noon. It's Colts alum. The questions will be a lot of fun. You guys have a leg up on everybody because you got in when the good was good here. Congratulations. Thank you, Indianapolis Colts. Happy Blue Friday. Hambone's Trivia. Best trivia in the world. Proud to partner with the Indianapolis Colts. Thank you guys very much for your time. Happy Friday. Have a good one. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, James. Signing off, guys.